Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. The turn begins inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. The Sooners offense trots out there to open this game. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today, there's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offense.
Plays bottled up and the football is loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Hold offense.
Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Dropping back, it's Love. Receiver makes the catch. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds his man. It's Downs. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. And they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
Field goal try, no good. And with that miss, the score remains the same.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown to carry these 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Second down play coming up for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
Looking to throw it on first down. That's caught. It's Little. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Can he make it to the marker? They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. And the quarterback will just sneak it here.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
How about that? The defense does their job on third down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's fourth and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. The pocket breaking down. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver. Important second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the line.
He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. The Sooners line up with a first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out, touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Handing off on the draw play. Great move there. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks clear. Look at that. He's still going. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. First and goal from the 3.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There was nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
To throw, it's low. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Finds room at the 30. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
They'll hand it off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners
just runs through a man, a mismatch. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the same runner's got it again. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Now the important point after attempt.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Bringing pressure. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game, and this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
They stop him right at the 24. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to throw. It's Love. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. They bring the punter onto the field now.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. Now they'll run it on the toss. Quick spin on the run. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
First down and 10 now. And now the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And the Sooners pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. He'll hand it off. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Sooners line it up with first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Flying for the touchdown on the right side. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Okay, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
They'll try to run this one in. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can...
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's looking deep here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Little. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Snags a quick throw. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Running a quarterback sneak here.
They might want to run that quarterback sneak as part of their base offense. That's 4th and 1. Maybe you get a yard or 2. Instead, somehow the defense loses the quarterback, and he picks up a nice gain there.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that.
And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. At the 10 now. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Kicking team on now for the extra point. Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the 2nd half? Makes a quick catch. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Love. Quick throw to his receiver, and he's got it. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the incompletion on first down, we can throw it again. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. The ball is caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half.
The Sooners will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half to keep it on the ground. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. The gain makes it second and medium.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Pass caught, second down now.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Can he take it all the way? Inside the 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick-6. Can they recover from that right now? Fighting off the defender. Now juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. And he's got it again. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Third down. This offense can really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. Punt team ready to boot it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Breaks loose at the powerful running into the secondary. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down. Here's the handoff.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Lets it go quickly. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Looking to pass, it's Love. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. There's no one to throw to there on third down. And now it's a fourth down coming up. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on fourth down. Try to make it 3 for 3 here. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Love the aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, willing to take a chance here. You know, we've seen him do it a few times. They're now 3 for 3 on these fourth down calls.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought that at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. This try is no good. After the miss, it's still an 18-point lead.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Grab behind the line. It's Burden. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after the takeaway. A big play by the defense to end this quarter. As we hit the quarter break, Kurt, Oklahoma has the lead. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Ball handed off. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. The sure hands. It's Little. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. After the miss, it's still an 18-point lead.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
It leads to second down.
Ready, set. Let's go.
Dropping back, it's Love. Off target with the throw, incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Burden. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the runner takes off to his right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in the football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on 4th down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field. Get him the football on fourth down, come up with the conversion, keep those sticks moving.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. No huddle now for the offense. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. A quick throw out left, complete. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pressure is coming. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put...
And he's brought down, a sack by the defense coming up big on this fourth down play.
Love the aggressive nature here by this defense on this fourth down. The offense is going for it, and instead of sitting back, they decide to attack that offensive front. Get after them with a lot of bodies, and they're able to come up with that sack.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line, the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
They'll run it to the left. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. And the Sooners will have heads up. It's a fake, trying to throw it. It's caught, but now can he make the first down? And he's out of bounds here on the return.
Wow, what a call here by the coach. And how about the arm by the up man? What an impressive throw for that first down.
They'll work the clock here with the running game. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long, the importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
Now it's 2nd down here. Heading left after the handoff. The pickup is 6 yards, so 3rd down and 4 now. The long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Now it's 3rd and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. On the run, it's Little. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Sooners will line up now. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And this one is getting ugly.
we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. It's an out route. The catch made. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Dropping back. It's Love. Lets it fly out of the wideout. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Grab down the middle. It's Burden. An explosive game, big play, moves the ball inside the 40. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Burden. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Send the back in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught in the flat by the running back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Grab down the middle. It's Downs. Touchdown, Memphis. Still no answer for this offense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, knocked right through. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They'll return it from inside the 5. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They really protected home turf well here today. What a satisfying victory. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger.